ever do the one,
Yeah.
again.
Oh, yeah. No.
My grandma warned me about that.
Hi, guys. Welcome to Healthy Goals Wednesday. My screen is so far away, I'm going to have to look at my phone to see who's in the chat today. Welcome in Beth with BNS Odyssey, Jan with Simply Jan Homestead. It all adds up, Lori, and Philbeck. And I was wrong. We did take off last week because we were both working on projects. But we did go the week before that. Jennifer Ocean Homestead, welcome in. If I miss any comments, it's because I have to go onto my phone to look at comments today. I'll have to pick up my phone and look at it. All right. Oh, sorry. My Renaissance Grandma, welcome in. So you want to tell them what we were thinking about talking about or doing today?
Yeah. So,
please share this out on your community tab.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here and joining us today. Today, we thought we would do a part of Healthy Goals Wednesday. It's kind of fitting, mental health. So for mental health, it can be various of different things that you can do. It's up to you. But we thought we would do a crafting project. And I don't know if everybody saw it, but I posted in my comments post section that we would be crafting on some type of pumpkin like craft thing. So if you wanted to do that as well, if you had something like that, or if you have something else that you enjoy doing, knitting, crocheting, drawing, baking, whatever it is that you want to do, we just thought you could join us and watch. Me and Gail are going to do pumpkins, and mental health is something that you need to pay attention to for yourself and do what works for you, whether it's getting out and walking or watching maybe a happy movie or listening to good music that's inspiring and uplifting, gardening, all kinds of things. And we have to pay
crochet
to those things and keep doing little things here and there, maybe throughout every day or a couple times a week, whatever you need to do to lift your spirit up and be a little bit more happy. It's good for you.
Yeah. Well, I could not find, I do feel like crafts lower my blood pressure and help calm me. I did not find a pumpkin like Heather did. What I found was round, and it's got these raised leaves right here. It actually has leaf patterns here, but instead of trying to paint the detail, because I'm not that much of an artist, what I'm going to do is paint it a solid color, then sponge paint on the leaves, and then I'm going to glue some leaves and some other things and add some things to this. And I took out the cheesy Dollar Tree thing, and I'm going to add some kind of ribbon. I have a lot of choices.
Ooh, maybe we could choose.
But I think, well, I have like a kind of a striped, what do you call that, plaid looking thing?
Oh, that's pretty. I like that.
What I'll have to do is put a needle in there or get hubby to cut the hole bigger. There's the like the red truck with the pumpkins in it.
Okay.
And I really, really like this one when I was looking through everything. I have it's like little acorns. Isn't that neat?
Oh, that's neat. I want to go collect acorns and use a little small drill bit and drill little holes on the top of the acorns and do a garland of acorns.
That would be, I could totally do that. Yeah. I have a bunch of acorns. And then I got a navy background with sunflowers. Another plaid. See, with a little bling, it's got a little glitter on it.
You got me thinking now.
And then I also really like this one. This might be, the acorn was my favorite, but the owls might be my second favorite. See the little owls?
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Isn't that cool? But he's going to have to make the hole bigger.
So what if you did a bow where the hole will have some kind of a hanger thing, but what if you did
where it hangs down kind of?
Well, you cut each ribbon the same length, right?
Oh, and a messy bow.
Yeah, do a messy
bow. Yeah, I can do a messy bow. Maybe. And what I'm going to do is when I finish this project,
hi Adrian,
if I don't finish it on today's live, if I don't finish it, what I'm going to do is like, say if I don't get around to doing the messy bow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a picture of this craft on this live after it posts. It on my community tab too, but you can get a lot of these cool things like from Dollar Tree. This one came from the city where we went to a movie. I also grabbed some of these little tiny pumpkins like this that I thought I could add to it.
Yeah. So, you'll see as you go along, right? So the one that I got is this pumpkin, and it has like a little battery operated thing where the strip that goes around it lights up. And so what I was thinking about doing is decorating this and maybe saying happy fall in the middle with some sort of letters or something, and using this on my farm stand that I hope that I'll have. So next fall, I'll be able to, hang that up as something fun for people to look at. So that's what we're working on. So I know that Jerry Butler likes to craft.
Oh yeah, the pins. I've already lost something. How could I lose something already?
Oh yeah. So Tamara says, Gail, wrap the end of the ribbon with some tape really tight, kind of like an aglet, like the tip of your shoes called an aglet, the little plastic piece. Wrap the tip of the ribbon, and then maybe you can poke it through the hole.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, with that in mind, the messy bow, I'm going to look for my thing while you show your stuff.
Okay, so yeah, anyway, so when you put batteries in there, this part glows. And so I was thinking maybe putting some sort of a ribbon around the edge, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. You never know. I did think about doing some wood burning with some tissues, but because it has this rubbery glowing part here, I don't want it to melt. So we're not doing any fire today. So you're going down here to watch what I'm doing. And I hope you grab some tea or some cider or a craft project, whatever.
And you are welcome to put links in the chat, guys. Totally welcome to do that and connect and talk with each other. I'll be periodically looking at my phone to see who's commented to what. And I'm going to start with a nice base of orange. This is just, that cheap paint from Walmart, the 50-something cent. I don't know how much it is now because I haven't bought it in a while. I just use it until, until it doesn't work anymore.
Something. Oh,
I'm not that fancy.
So this pumpkin I got at Walmart last year as a kit, and it came with the little paint set and 2 little paint brushes and some little like glitter glue type stuff. So I think it was like $4.98 or something like that. So kind of cool. Not very expensive. So I think I'm going to go ahead and paint it orange, and then I'll be gluing on, and I'm going to get all over this thing here. And I brought napkins for easy clean up the fingers. I should have taped this off, but it's all right.
So that's what we're doing today. We're doing mental health.
Yep.
So today, my cat Bright decided to go into the bedroom when I was in there freshening up my makeup and stuff. So I put on the cat TV, I don't usually do that.
What's that?
it just shows like birds and squirrels and stuff that cats like.
Oh,
And he did. He sat and watched it for a little while. I don't usually let him sit on my bed, but he just looked so cute sitting there. And I had it pulled up. I had P&J's Homestead Adventures playing in there. And
did he like it?
And it had finished that live that I was doing in there of theirs. So yeah, he seemed to like it. I already need more orange paint. I can't believe I lost this big old round piece. I put it up on top of the coffee maker. So I'm painting over the little tiny leaves, and I'm just going to kind of glue some on top. So it's really fun.
Jerry says he's mental. We all know that.
Who said that?
Jerry.
Oh, yeah. Bubba.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I need to calm down sometimes. I take things too seriously sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I think we all do, right?
Yeah.
It happens.
Totally. Well, it's getting some orange on this leaf that's puffed out, but I think it'll be okay because I think I can just kind of paint over that. And even if it did show a little bit of yellow, it might be cool because it'll look like it's transitioning,
So, Gail and everybody in chat, I'm curious to know what kind of foods make you feel like it's fall. Like, what makes you happy? Like an apple pie or something. So put down in chat, what's something fall that makes you feel happy?
I like hot drinks like hot spiced tea or apple cider, hot chocolate. I start as it gets cold, but it doesn't really get cold here until October usually.
Yeah, same
here. It gets cold.
End of October.
Yeah, it's hard to get in the creases with this big fat brush, but I'm trying. It actually is getting orange on this other one, but I think I can sponge paint over that. I think it's fine. I think it'll be okay.
What is everybody saying? Let's see. The smells.
I like the
turkey and mashed potatoes. Hi, Jessie. Hi, Tamara.
I like hot dips, Oh,
yeah.
Like making a hot dip.
Tamara says baked winter squash.
Ooh, yeah.
Whistle Top says taco soup, pinto beans, chilies, chicken noodle soup.
Oh, I love taco soup. I've been dying to make taco soup, but I'm waiting for it to get cold. But I have, what I do toward the end of summer, like August or so, I usually start stocking up on all my soup supplies. That way I don't have to drive to the store. I can make a soup just out of the things I have.
Well, that's a good prep because September is also National Preparedness Month.
Yeah. So I've been stocking up on things,
Ooh, a bonfire. That sounds nice, Ariella. Hot tea and fresh made bread was too and pumpkin.
I actually just made bread about a week ago, but we don't do it very often because
I don't eat bread very often.
I shouldn't be eating that kind of stuff.
I usually, when I make sweets and stuff like that, I make it for everybody else.
Yeah, I usually give my husband's coworker at work. I give him some of the baked goods. So I got these sponges at Walmart. There's 2 in there for like $1.25 or $1.50. I'm not sure the prices anymore, but anyway, I cut it into a 1/4 into a smaller piece. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these leaves here on the front that are puffed out, and I'm going to try to paint those yellow. But see, I got some of the orange on there. So I'm going to see if I can get some yellow on there to give it another color. So I got these sponges for that purpose.
Cinnamon and apple spice chili. Does anybody do anything on their stove top? Like, let me explain it better. Uh, duh. To make your house smell good, like
Yeah,
uh,
every once in a while I'll do cinnamon and
spice
cloves.
cider, yeah, cloves, orange peels, like.
But hubby gets upset because he thinks I've made hot spiced tea when I do that.
I think we need more fall type songs.
I know. Yeah, we should. We should have some. It's fall is like my favorite time of year. There should be more songs about fall.
All right, I think I got that cleaned up.
I think even if that orange comes through on that leaf, I think it's still going to look cool, like you did it on purpose.
Let's see, clothes. I get to wear cool clothes.
Cool clothes.
Cinnamon sticks and vanilla. Ooh, and some orange. I like putting some orange peels in there too. I made an apple crisp last week for a friend that is moving. I also sent a jar of home canned vegetable beef soup and fresh rolls, Tamara says.
Sounds
Troy.
good.
Hello, Troy. The fall of the year makes me think of the smell of everything at Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, so tell me what your number one thing that you like to eat if you have Thanksgiving dinner. Gail, what is yours?
I'd rather have ham than turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Dressing, mashed potatoes, rolls, fruit salad, and maybe like a pecan or apple pie or cheesecake.
Oh yeah, the movies start coming out.
Oh yeah, we went and watched Light of the World. Has anybody heard of that movie, Light of the World?
No.
It's pretty cool.
I like sometimes like when the kids were little, going in a big pile of leaves and tossing them up in the air. I got a really cool picture of my youngest son when he was like in kindergarten. There was like all these leaves around these beautiful trees. And I had him toss them up and he was like in motion with the leaves like going everywhere. It was very cool. I don't know. I like to go for some hikes too because it's not so hot.
Oh yeah. I can't wait. I actually have some painting projects to do in the yard, but I didn't really want to do them until it cooled off outside a little bit. I can see a little bit of the color coming through, so I'm just giving a little bit more paint.
So the brushes that came with it, they move a lot. I like this. I don't know. Came in something. The bristles are a little bit stiffer, so it makes it easier to get the lines. But I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to make stripes. Try to do. It doesn't. There's no brown. We'll see.
I'm going to put this to the side. So that's my leaves, the yellow, and then the orange is the base. I'm going to put that to the side to dry.
Cornbread and dressing, green beans and casserole.
What color were you saying, Heather? I'm going to try the color you said, but I don't remember what you said.
Oh, I was thinking if you did like orange with some green streaks here and there in it.
You think the orange will show up orange on orange?
Maybe water one down just a tad bit. Like do like a base coat of like the darker one maybe.
Or white. Add white to make it lighter.
Yeah, you could do that. Let's see. Are those left-hand brushes? Yes, they are. See, this is a left-hand painted brush. Painting. Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get up and get something to wipe things with. I'm going to try, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint a few of these, and then I'm going to try it on the background to see what looks better. So I'm going to paint, I'm actually probably only going to put 2, but I'm going to paint more than that, because even if I don't use it for that, I can always just hang it up somewhere, like by my hydroponics or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I was going to glue like stationary pieces on here. I'm losing my voice. I've been doing honey the last 2 days, extracting honey, and so that's been a busy day. Couple of days. Almost done.
See if we can lighten up the orange a little.
So do you guys like this? Let's see. Who else says something? Hi, Robin. Hello, J&J.
Hi, John. Hi, Robin.
Oh, yay. That's cool, Anne. Anne wore her apron in the garden today.
Oh, man. I want one of those, what do you call it?
You know what? I can honestly not remember every single person that has gotten an apron.
Oh, yeah.
It'd take me a while, and I'm sure I'd miss a few.
Yeah. Most people, a lot of people have them, but I wouldn't say all. You know, it made it into almost like a peach color, but that will offset better off of the dark orange. You see what color it turned out to be? Can you see it?
Oh, yeah. I like that. That's perfect. I like it. That way it'll stick out, you know.
Yeah, it'll stand out better.
But it won't, like, be too dramatic either. Try not to put any more paint on this one paintbrush. I don't want to get any more on that spot. Trying to see where the lines are on this. Okay, that'll work.
Oh no.
So
I tried to paint my laptop.
I really like the harvest apron that I made, and I used it actually when excuse me, when I was harvesting my raspberries. I was able to put a bucket in it.
Did I just do that? Did I just do that camera thing? Oh yeah, I guess I did. Hi Bob. Hi Jennifer. Hi John. Hi Jesse. Sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know. Anyways, oh yeah, I used my harvest apron for harvesting the raspberries. I was able to put a bucket in the pouch so I could use both my hands. And I'm not going to do this exactly perfect. Why? Because it looks better not perfect. I think it makes it look like not from a, I don't know.
You hear the green spitting up over here?
So Gail, I need to do something over there.
Do you think I need to paint it on with the brush or brush it on with the sponge?
I don't know. Oh yeah, Tamara, I did make a an apron that's a harvesting apron. I actually, and if anybody wants to send me old vintage tablecloths, you can. I'll show you. So I used a pair of my husband's jeans that he didn't want to use anymore, and I made the straps, and the strap goes, you know, all the way around your waist, and then this is a vintage tablecloth right here, and it ties around your lower waist. And then I created a little loop right here when I stitch it together. I did do a liner, and then the front pouch can loosen or tighten depending upon, what you're harvesting. So you just would tie it into this little loop up here on the top so it doesn't, sag, and it works really well. And then you just tie it around your waist. And so it's kind of like a little half apron, and the back is like that.
Is that what you had in mind? Something like that?
Yeah, that's
I
cute.
painted it on, and then I just splotched it up with the sponge.
Yeah. Yep. Crafting, like you could just kind of go with it, and then whatever happens, happens, right?
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to let that one dry. Like I said, I want to try a few colors just to see. I have dirty hands, and I've already tried to paint my mouse on my laptop. So that's brilliant.
You don't have any like sharp objects near you, do you?
You mean, am I going to stab myself in the back again? I think not.
Well, at least you stab your own self in the back and not
Someone else.
Yeah.
I just got to try a purple, guys. I just love purple. I just have to try a purple.
We'll do
just
it.
to see. It may not look good, but it may be way in left field. I can't seem to get this. I guess this is a brand new bottle because it's got the plastic still on it.
Yeah, I could find more of those vintage tablecloths. The reason why is because they're linen and they're thick and they're kind of pretty. So, and then the fabric for denim jeans, it doesn't take too much. I mean, just like one leg.
I have a weapon now.
Unless the legs are like 2 inches wide.
See my weapon?
Oh.
Think I can manage to stab myself with that too?
I need to keep that right there and nowhere else.
Yeah, it's right. It's right there, right here.
So, is anybody working on any exciting projects? Crafting projects or
I got to start my soap making because Mountain Grandma and Yogi Hollow Farm is doing Soaptober again. So I have to come up with a plan. I haven't got into soap mode yet.
Oh, yeah. I want to make a milk and honey soap.
Ooh, that'd be neat. Wouldn't honey be sticky though?
You don't add that much. It's really a small amount.
Should I leave it dark purple or should I put a little white in it and make it lighter?
Let's see. I
Yeah.
can't.
No, never mind.
I like it.
Huh?
Leave it dark because there's dark colors for fall. And then you can lighten it later if you don't.
If you want. Yeah.
Dark.
Yep.
So, okay, I gotta make sure nobody's saying anything exciting. Are you guys still awake over there? Hello,
Yeah.
Telescope. Welcome in. We're doing mental health for healthy goals, and we decided to go with a fall project because I think it's now fall.
So we're going to start talking about some specific health issues. And one that's going to be coming up is going to be talking about thyroid. So if you have any thyroid problems, you might check it out, or if you have a family member. I have some research that I'm going to do on that. And then, we might do blood pressure and some other things. If you have a specific problem that you want to talk about or you want us to research on, let us know.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about things that we want to be aware of in our own selves.
I like the purple. I think it's pretty. See?
Oh, yeah. I like that.
And then I'm going to go ahead and bake the stem green.
Let's see how this goes.
My paint water is like a nasty color of orange now.
I didn't bring paint water.
You didn't bring paint water? What are you, an amateur?
A rebel.
See my lovely paint water? I have a jar that's specifically for, I think it was a salsa jar, specifically for paint.
You keep paint water?
Well, I pour the paint water out.
Oh, okay.
That would be really. I pour the paint. Whoa, yeah, that'd be super cool.
I'm like, Gail,
I pour the paint water out and
let it go.
I have a jar for paint water. There you go. There's the right phrasing.
Oh. You don't want to use your regular drinking?
No, I don't reuse.
I was just like a solo cup or something.
That would be kind of weird. Well, this is a salsa jar and it has paint on the sides. I leave that so I remember, it has some paint on it. So I remember it. See, it's got green over there. I remember this is for paint specifically.
Like that song.
And hubby uses the same jar when he does a project. Yeah, he does like painting models and stuff. So he actually uses paint too.
And you're okay with that?
I'm the one that bought him the models because I thought he needed a hobby. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I had to follow the Heather way of thinking. Like airplanes and cars.
Tamara does watercolor her greeting Christmas cards. Wow.
There's mine. Cool. I always have to go over the color again. Never seems to get it all the way.
Ariella said she slept too late. I got working onto a podcast that I want to put on YouTube. Oh, that's cool. Sometimes we get into certain projects. That happens. I need to use a bigger brush. I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos or anything, you guys. I apologize. But I've been just trying to focus on some organization type things that I've been having to get done, and harvesting things, and so
I've been trying to do some fall cleaning. I'm not a spring cleaner, I'm a fall cleaner because in the spring I'm planting. That's a terrible time. In my opinion, that's a terrible time for me.
I think the best time to clean is winter.
I like to clean in the fall, right before Christmas. That way, when you put out your holiday decorations, everything's already clean. Clean. So I got this cheap glue from Walmart, I think. So I played this stupid thing, and I couldn't get any stupid glue out of it. But if you open the top, if I can get it open, I need a strong man. Is there a strong man out there? I can't get it open. I can't even get it open.
Oh yeah, I hate that one. You need some flowers.
I opened it. I told myself I'll just open it up and I'll just pour it out and use it, old school, over here. Do it some old school.
How's that working out?
Well, I got the lid off. I had to use my grippy. So I got this to put my glue on. I think crafting in a brand new shirt is a terrible idea, guys. I'm just saying.
I have one. Yeah.
I have on a brand new shirt. I just bought this at Walmart. See, it says 100% proud Texan. And then it has Texas on it and a Longhorn.
She says Texan.
Texas. I'm a Texan from Texas.
I'd been to Texas a few times, but one time I lived there for like 3 or 4 months. And when I came back home, I had an accent just in that short time.
Yeah. When I lived in Rhode Island, When I lived in Rhode Island, they told me I sounded like a Texan. When I came back to Texas, they told me I started to sound like Rhode Island.
Oh.
It's like, well, what do I sound like? Because you're both conflicting answers here.
So now how would you combine Texas and Rhode Island in one word? You're a combo.
Opposites?
No, it'd be like a road. Oh, nope, I'm not saying it. That was going to be a bad word.
Roexin?
A
Tex Island.
Yeah.
Tex Islander. That sounds fun.
The other way was going to be a bad word.
Well, don't say bad words, Heather.
It would have been the last letters of Texas.
I got a ruler over here. Put your hand out.
Yeah. So I'm
going over the leaf because that orange was coming through. So I'm going over it. Yeah.
There's a little orange in my paintbrush, but I like it. I like it because it's putting like a little bit of orange flair in here. Gail, Lori says, Gail, you sound like Gail.
I sound like Gail. I am Gail. Wait, am I Gail?
Yeah. Tamara says, next time you are at the doctor and they draw blood, ask to keep the tourniquet. They are wonderful jar openers. Oh, yeah. Good idea.
For what?
The
jar opening?
Yeah, so the thing that they put around your arm to get your blood out, you ask if you could have it so you can open jars with it. I just get me some big old pliers.
Okay, so I got my little thing with glue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add leaves to the side of this plaque thing that I'm doing here. So I have an orange leaf, but it's a darker orange. And since I don't really have a dipper thing, I'm just going to kind of dip it in there myself. And I'm just going to kind of put it between the other one.
So how's everybody's weather where you are? Is it still hot? Getting cold? Are the leaves changing? Did they already change?
Yeah, I wonder if it's cold over there where Robin is, or where Lori and Bob are.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping this works. If this doesn't stay with this cheap glue, I'm going to do a glue gun. So what my plan was to take the leaves like this, see, and put them on the side.
Yeah.
And then take this little sprig of pretty stuff and put it on the other side. And then take the two pumpkins and put them and glue them on it.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. And then, but I don't want to get too close to the top because, oh no, I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo.
What did you do?
I got the green from the stem on the thing. Now I got to repaint the orange.
Oh.
So anyway, I didn't have my glue gun ready. So now I got to paint over the orange. So I need to go back. Now I've got glue. I have paint. Oh boy, I'm a hot mess waiting to happen. Now I got to go back over to the paint because I've made a boo-boo on this thing. See, I got green right there. And that is not going to come off either. I'm going to see if I can wipe some of it off.
No, Ariella says if you have blood sugar levels, get tested for kidney function. High blood sugar destroys kidneys if it goes on too long. Tamara says Iowa is still unseasonably warm. Robin says it's in the 80s this week, but 50s at night. Yeah, we're in the upper 70s here still.
80s sound fabulous. I want 80s.
Why do I keep doing that? I just keep, like, I intentionally just knock my pinky right into the paint on purpose. I do it. That's why.
On purpose?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to need the glue gun for this. It's not going to work without the glue gun. Oh, no. I'm over here making messes.
What do you guys think about the stripes? Can you see that?
That looks good.
It's different, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't look like it came from a machine.
Right. I think this will look good when I get all the leaves glued on here. But unfortunately, I didn't get I'm going to have to keep painting over that green spot. But
the temps, let's see. Jennifer says it's in the 50s and low 60s for the highs in Canada. And Lori says the temps are dropping here, so I've been outside more. That's nice. Ariella says low 50s here at the Earth's butt.
What's Jan making for dinner? What's everybody making for dinner? Hubby told me that he's picking up a deli chicken and some potato salad.
I have some ground beef thawing out, and that's all I know.
I wanted to make cod, but I didn't get it. I was so glad to be done with my blood work today that my brain was just, and then I started focusing on trying to find all the things for this craft. And then I found all the stuff, and then I had to pick what I wanted. And then I got sidetracked and thought of another thing I wanted to do.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Adult ADD is real, people. It's real. Keeping it real. What do you think about sponging a little white on the purple? I wonder if I need to do that.
Maybe very lightly, like get the sponge on there and pat it off.
I can't see that. I can't see my hole anymore. Oops. Right there. I painted it in. It's all gone now.
Jennifer says that Jan's probably making a casserole. I had chicken steak.
She hates casserole, so she can't be making that. How much more? Oh, do we only have 15 more minutes?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to be able to finish this.
Oh, so sorry, guys. You're not going to see the finished result. Aww.
I am post your finished product on your community post, and I'm going to put it on my community post and on this live because I didn't have my glue gun prepared. I thought this cheap glue was going to work. I don't know why I thought the cheap glue was going to work. But
so how did you guys like watching paint dry?
Because that's what you've done is watch paint dry. But basically, I'm going to glue leaves here, and I'm going to put a sprig of that pretty stuff over here. I'm going to put the pumpkins. Then I'm going to take the top. I'm going to put a ribbon to hang this on the wall up here. And I think I'm going to try to keep the pumpkin down low so I can maybe do a messy bow right in here with that. Instead of picking colors, I'm going to make the messy bow and let it hang down.
You know what we could do?
Put my pumpkin down here so I don't cover it up with the messy bow.
You know what we could do, Gail, is we could stop doing our project and
finish it next week.
Yep, because it won't take very long to finish it.
Yeah, because I just need to I'll need to make my messy bow. I'll need to have my glue gun ready. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's do that, guys. So next week,
if you guys want to see us do our project next week, put a 1 in the chat.
And we're going to talk about some things to look at with your health that you might want to pay attention to, maybe get checked out, that kind of stuff. It might be a little TMI kind of stuff.
Y'all can't see any of mine because it's still drying and you can't see the colors I'm going to put on it. So, yeah, there's more planned here. I just, you never know when you're doing crafting how things are going to turn out. So,
no,
but I didn't end up with the pumpkin. I had to decorate it with stuff. But yeah, we'll get the messy bow and the glue gun and all the things, and we'll be ready. And next week I won't have to do any painting because that'll be done. So, and Phil Beck wants to see. Bob is waving hi, but that probably means he wants to see. Ariella wants to see. Tamara wants to see. Jennifer wants to see. And Lori wants to see us do our projects next time.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about thyroid issues, guys, and some other things. So if that's something you're interested in, or if you want to watch us do some more crafting while talking about that, yeah, come in next week. It's going to be next week. We'll be on Heather's channel. We apologize that we've missed a few times lately. We just have a lot of stuff going on right now. We're in summer and winter.
I have a question for everybody. And what do you think about it, Gail? What if we do some sort of a craft every week, but also talk about some type of a topic? Who would be interested in that? Like a little craft, 'tis the season, right? Just for some ideas, maybe it'll be a little mental health therapy for ourselves and you as well. And maybe it'll share some different ideas of some things that you might want to try out. It's an idea.
Yeah. I kind of missed some of that because hubby was texting me. What did you say? Sorry.
I said, what if we did like a little bit of a craft project for the next few Healthy Goals Wednesdays, and also have like our subject that we're going to be talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was wanting to get your opinion and everybody in chat's opinion if that's something they would enjoy us doing. Mm-hmm. And we could just do random things. We don't have to both have the same type thing either.
Yeah.
Unless you want to.
Yeah. I have some ideas of some other things. Probably kind of stay seasonal. I like the way the pumpkin looks, where it's the green with the kind of peach color. I like the way that one looks on here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put that one down here. Then I'll put the sprig here. And then all my leaves will go here.
Now Robin wants to go do a craft.
Who does?
Robin.
Oh, yeah. It's fun. It's fun to do a craft. So, yeah, we'll finish it next week, but we'll still do the picture for anybody who wasn't here or couldn't see it that well. But I like the way hers is coming out. It's cute.
Yeah, it doesn't look as good, like the coloring. It's hard to open these little paint thingamajiggies too.
Mm-hmm.
Without, I keep thinking I'm going to flip it and it's going to go everywhere.
I think that'll be fun to be able to finish it up here, because I think this is more than an hour project. I don't have anything else I can do.
Ooh, that's cool, Gail. Look at that. So I've got all the colors on my paintbrush, and I'm painting the stem green, but it has all the other colors streaked through it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I like it.
Cool. So next week, it'll Healthy Goals Wednesday will be on Milk and Honey Heritage Farms channel.
Yes.
And we'll
continue. I like that. I like the coloring. That looks good.
Yeah.
It's cute.
So I'll think of some different things to go with it, find my ribbons and stuff to maybe outline it and all that and do all that fun stuff. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I think it needs, well, so there's that. I had to make sure I didn't have my shirt in the paint. It's lovely.
Just doing a little touch up on my leaves. Uh-oh, where'd I go? I'm like, ooh, where'd I go? Looks good. Looks good. Yours looks more finished than mine. I don't know what you have left, but
Well, I need to do trim the edge of it with something. Just
oh, that's right. That's right. I was gonna do trim on mine too.
and then I wanted to put some sort of letters on there.
Yeah.
And stencil. I don't know.
Are you doing anything with googly eyes?
No, but I do want to get some of those giant ones so I can do.
I wish I had bigger googly eyes, but these are kind of small googly eyes.
You should,
yeah, I have googly eyes.
Small one.
I did something that came with various sizes of googly eyes, but none of them are really that big. But I thought I might put it on my pumpkin just to make it cutesy. Cutesy.
So now I'm just kind of blending them together, kind of.
You think the googly eyes will stay on with just paint?
Maybe.
I may be the only one I know that uses paint as glue. I'm weird that way. So glue, paint is sticky, so why not? I think these actually have sticky backs on them. I'm checking it out. I'm going to see. I'm trying to see if they have sticky back. It might actually have a sticky back on it.
Yeah.
If only I could get the sticky back off of the sticky back. Well, hey, this is supposed to be sticky back. Because otherwise, why would it be paper?
I don't know. We have a few minutes left, so I'm going to clean up my glow.
How responsible of you to clean up your area.
No, my glow. A light up strip on here. I don't want paint on it.
I'm making a boo-boo. I'm making boo-boos over here. I dropped my paint water on my purple pumpkin.
So who's next after us?
Linda with another time. But I don't know who she has on today.
Is she doing it this week?
I'm not informed as to whether she's doing it or who she's doing that with. I don't know. I like the colors. It looks good.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all I'm going to do for today. You'll have to wait until next.
Yeah. I'm going to need the glue for the googly eyes.
Glitter.
But yeah, I'm just going to take the googly eyes and I'm going to put it at the top of the triangle there to make the googly eyes. But I think I might use the green and peach one. I don't think I'm going to have enough room for both because I can't do both the messy bow and 2 pumpkins. That'll take up too much space. So luckily I only did 2. But I can take the purple one and just put a string on it and hang it,
Well, thank you everybody so much for joining us today. And Don't forget to drink your water, get your bodies moving, get outside and enjoy the fresh air and the fall coming into your area. And we'll see you next week when we'll finish up this craft and we'll be talking about some topics that we have
Yes.
planned.
I think it'll be interesting. We'll be multitasking.
Okay, she may have canceled. I'm not quite sure. So go check that out and see if Linda's going to be live or not. And don't forget to do all the things and stay busy, stay focused, and keep smiling and doing the stuff. Right?
Yep.
All right,
Thank
Gail.
you guys for coming in. We appreciate you guys. Remember, next week we'll be on Heather, Milk and Honey Heritage Farms at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, talking about several subjects and finishing up our craft. And yeah, and then we'll include our picture so you can see what the finished product is. So I think it's fun. I feel relaxed just doing it. I think it really does help your mental health because I was really stressed out today. I had to go get lab work. And if you know me very well, I don't like to do lab work or go to the doctor or any of that. Yeah. So that's stressful for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, done. All done. I was so happy. I went to Walmart and bought myself a couple of new t-shirts, and this just happened to be there, and I thought it was cute. So
I like it. It's got nice art on it.
Yeah,
like
nice art. Yeah. It's actually like a navy blue background. So
yeah,
I liked it.
very nice. Well, thank you, Gail, for joining me today.
Yeah.
And have a good evening.
You too.
All right, everybody. See you next
week. Good one next week. If you know anybody with thyroid issues or if you have them, come by and talk about it. Heather has a surprise subject she wants to talk about as well. So you never know what Heather's going to talk about. So
bring something good to drink and not suggesting alcohol. I'm suggesting something, good for you. All right. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.